Okay, so this happened about yesterday. I was driving to my friend's house and I wasn't able to make the turns. I was like, okay, I'll just drive down to the Walmart and pull a Yui in the parking lot. So I get there and I go back to where the tire changing station is. And as I'm going, I see this white truck start pulling out, and I'm like, well, surely she'll see me. Surely. Nope. Backs right into me, lifts me off the ground, and then pulls forward. And at that point, I was kind of shocked. I mean, you think you'd see a car that was right behind you, but nope, you didn't see me. She hit my right, yeah, passenger side blinker, and just practically, if she really wanted to, with her truck, she could have just kept going over me. And what she said when she got out was, "Wow, I didn't even feel that." So if she didn't see me, she could have just went right over me like I was nothing, like I was just a tin can. So now this is like this huge dent in my passenger side, right in front of the door, and it took out my headlight, my blinker, and so now I'm dealing with that. But as I'm taking the pictures of everything, as you do, like she handed me her license and everything, and for insurance, she handed me her insurance. Her and I were both freaking out, and then and as I'm taking the pictures and stuff, she has the audacity to say, "Man, what would your generation do without phones?" And I was so dumbfounded by this, cause lady, you just hit me. You have no room in any situation to start making fun of me for using a phone because your blind ass couldn't see where I was. She was she was born in 1960. Okay, that's what her license says, anyways. And she told me a story about when she, in the early 90s, had one of those giant ass like brick phones. And as she was telling me this, I was just I was so surprised because I was like, lady, your truck doesn't even have a dent. Okay, like, okay, so what happened was she backed into me with her passenger side like bumper, like her back bumper hit me and like just lifted me off the ground. And I looked at hers, and it didn't even have a scratch, like not even the smallest sign that anything had happened to the back of her bumper. And when she first got out, she looked at the damage, and the first thing she said was, "I didn't do that. I couldn't have done that. Did I? No, I couldn't have done that. That looks like it was already there." And I looked at her, I was like, lady, you backed like a full 2 feet into me, lifted me off the ground, and then dropped me. You don't think you did that? You. It's a fucking truck, lady. You don't think it couldn't have done that to the car? Anyways, and after that whole ordeal, the headlight came off, and I didn't know where the headlight was because I didn't see it on the car. So I was trying to figure out where it was, and I was looking around, and I eventually find it. It's about a full 10 feet away from me. So that had a journey. So I go and pick it up, and she's like, "Oh, there's the headlight. Whew, thought we lost it." And it's like, lady, this is no time for jokes, especially not for you, cause you're the son gun that's gonna have to pay for this. I don't know where you think you come from, but you're not getting away scot free from this. Man, what a arse. Cause the entire time, I mean, yeah, sure, it's probably good to be calm in a stressful situation, but when you're cracking jokes, when you hit some kid's car, and it was clearly your fault, and you're trying not to take the blame, I'm gonna be a little pissed. I'm gonna be a little taken off guard, okay? And so her and I are going back and forth, and and as I'm freaking out, she, She put her hand on my shoulder and said, "It's okay. This stuff happens." And I was this I wanted to punch her so bad, cuz I look at her with the most dumbfounded face and I'm like, "You just hit my car. It's not okay. This stuff shouldn't have to happen. Not with people like you on the road." She was like maybe 80, 70, actually, let me do the math real quick. Hang on. Let me just bring out the handy dandy, that phone is dead. Great. Awesome. Oh well, she was old. She was relatively could be considered an elder. And she told me, actually, she must have been 80, because she told me, well, after 80 years, you're bound to get in a car wreck. Oh, I hated her so much. Because my car is not that expensive. Like, at most, I could probably sell that thing for 1,500. Like, and that's if I really clean it all up. And that damage is about 1,000. So, if she just would have backed up like a little bit more and just would have fucked up just that much more of the car, probably would have been totaled. If I'm being honest. Like, what? Do you not use your rearview mirrors? Is my car really that small? Like, it's not that hard to just see before you back up. Like, I was pretty obviously in the open. It's not like she couldn't have seen me. I don't know I don't know what she was smoking, but she messed up hard. Anyways, at the end of the ordeal, she like gave me her number for a contact in case anything else happened. And so I got that, and then I took off. I didn't know what else to do, so I just took off, and I went back home. Because I mean, I'm not gonna be driving around with no broken blinker or a headlight, really. Just the entire thing just gone. And so yeah, brought it home. And currently working on the police report for that. So that's all fun and well. So yeah, that's the story of my first car wreck. Or story of my first car accident.
Tres, cuatro.